All right, good morning everybody. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. Mal Williams here at the Coburg location of Marathon Coach. This morning we've got a special one for you. This is really cool. We got Gary here. Gary is in one more week. This is going to be his 24th anniversary with Marathon Coach. And continuing, it seems like every week we continue with this theme of craftsmen here, employees of Marathon that have been here for over a couple of decades. Gary is no exception. So, a couple of decades old. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap into your experience and your history about what we want to talk about this morning is how do we bring all of the cabinetry, all of the appliances, all of the electrical. We've had this question before. How do you get it into the coach? So let's first start off by saying if you have any comments or questions as Gary and I are moving around the coach, feel free to comment right there on Facebook. If there's a question that we can't get to this morning, malw@marathoncoach.com is my email. So send me an email if you have any comments or questions, and also comment on where you're from. If you're in Pocatello, let us know that. So let's talk about this, the importance of how we get everything in. How did we used to get everything into the coach?
We take out the windshield.
No kidding.
No kidding. We take the windshield out, we'd run everything through the windshield. We'd have a forklift, pallets, slide everything in through the windshield.
Wow. So
Lots of damage.
yeah, sounds like a lot of work too.
A lot of work.
A lot of work because you're dealing with just a small area. Well, it'd be more like this, but
Windshield, yeah.
with the windshield because there's a pillar in the middle.
The pillar in the middle, we can't remove the pillar.
Right.
Just one windshield.
Okay. So approximately how long ago did you guys come up with the new way of setting up the installation?
It's been about, I guess about 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
We come up with this idea of Prevost made it easier for us to take the slide outs out, for one thing.
Right.
And they gave us some training, and here we are today.
Well, let's take a look at that. As you can see behind us, we've got a scaffolding rolled into where the slide usually goes and will go when installation on the production floor is completed. So this coach right here is actually a 4-slide. Yeah, this is a quad slide. This is actually sticking with another theme. This is our friend 1275, and a coach that we've seen many times. So 1275 has quad slide.
Quad slide. It's a valid slide.
And these are valid slides.
Valid slides. They come from valid.
How difficult is it to take the slide out to roll that scaffolding in?
It's about a valid's actually easier. Valid's easier. It's just about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. And we roll the scaffolding in, set the slide out on the floor. We build the slide out on the floor before we put it back in.
Can we take a look at that real quick?
Sure.
Let's mosey on down this way. We're going to look at the slide. I think this is so this is the salon slide.
This is a salon slide.
Okay. All right.
This is a valid slide, so these slides come out very easily. When you deflate the seal, have an air seal that goes around the whole entire perimeter of the slide on itself.
That's great.
It seals out all the rain and moisture. And valid slides are quite simple to take in and out. It's a matter of running them out and then hooking a little bit of hardware and pushing it out onto a trolley. This is sitting on a trolley.
So it's still sitting on the trolley that you push it out on.
Yes.
And then, Todd, if you can see over here, we've got the scaffolding, and the scaffolding moves to the top of the coach and all the way over here so that the guys can come in and out. And
it also incorporates a ladder so we can get on the roof.
Okay. It's a great system. Now, we build these scaffoldings here, don't we?
We built all of them here, yes.
We built all of them here, so they're all our own design.
Yes. And they change. Every time we build a new one, we add a little different features to it to make it more user-friendly.
Really? No kidding. Well, and I guess that would make sense, you know, when you're working with one set of scaffolding, you, oh, well, I wish it had this, or I wish it had that. Mickey, do you have any comments or questions?
I do.
Excellent.
Let's see. We have good to see you again from Nissan in Jerusalem.
Hey, Nissan, what's going on?
And good mornings. Good Monday morning with Mal from Eric.
Eric, good morning to you too.
And Renee says, good morning, love marathons, but I have to ask, if a customer brought a Super Ceed marathon, would you convert it?
Huh.
And then we also have Lee, who says, good morning from Tennessee.
Lee, good morning. And my man Renee, I got to meet Renee when we were out in Indianapolis. Good guy. Hey Renee, I'm going to email you. I think I've got your email. If not, email me at malw@marathoncoach.com. I want to answer that a little bit more in depth on your question. So as far as the scaffolding and the slides are concerned,
Yes.
how long, so after it comes out of paint, is this something that pretty much happens right away?
This is something that happens within the first 3 days.
Okay.
We take the slide out. We have to have the slide out in order to install our ceilings.
Gotcha.
Ceilings go in 3 pieces. Some of them are 25 feet long.
Right, right.
It takes 6, 7 guys to pull it in there.
Absolutely.
Gotta have a scaffold to get that in there.
Yes. So there's your slide out. As you can see,
Yes.
it's pretty much at the beginning start of installation.
Yes, got a ceiling in it, and most of the wires lead to the ceiling.
Yes. And then over here, the scaffolding, which is kind of the coolest part of what we're highlighting today, still allows access to the bays, and you can see we've got these 3 bays being worked on. A lot of wiring going on. See the battery for the generator in here. So, and that's pretty much it. You know, we've got kind of a short show for you guys today, but the reason that we wanted to show you how this is done, how we install our cabinetry, how we get our appliances in there, is because we've had a lot of questions on how it's done. And I had a tour last week. Someone asked me if they want to replace the refrigerator, how is it done? Sometimes with something as small as that on a refurb, you would go through the windshield. But when you're doing installation on a brand new coach, like our good friend 1275 here, it's good to take out the slides, roll the scaffolding in, adds a lot of access for our craftsmen to get in and out. Everything can be done from all the tile work in the bathroom, the tile work on the floor, the hardwood floors, whatever is going into that coach. It's very easy to get in and out when you have a scaffolding. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Thank you for everything. 24 years coming up next week for Gary. Feel free to comment right there on Facebook and YouTube. It'll be up this morning. And have a good morning, have a good week. And I guess that's about it. We better get out of here. Awesome. I know. Marathon Mondays with Mal. Thanks, everybody.